What's going on, guys? CWG here. Welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be making all kinds of stuffs and things. Maybe AllTheModium, Vibranium, unobtanium bees, all the special ingots added by this mod pack. Oh, I think we can. Also, I got new gear. Look at this. How am I so fast? Oh, we're gonna find out. So first things first, in between episodes, using the power of mystical agriculture, we made this crazy sword. So let's go ahead and jump into the clip of making this thing. So we got a supremium block. Boop. Oh yeah, you just put the cognizite dust on the things. And then probably hit the lever. Ooh! It's making awakened supremium. Wow. Then I turn that into essence. There's the quest. Gemstone, gemstone, ingot, ingot, awakened sword in the middle. Alright. Oh! Awakened supremium sword. Quest complete. Oh, and it keeps the enchantments. You wanna take one hit?
No. No.
Please don't die. Oh, you survived! Oh, that was half health though. Woo.
4 hearts.
So you can put 2 augments on it too. Attack AoE. 7x7? Oh, you should have to replace it. Alright, straight 3. Done. Here's the tinkering table and see if you just add it. Oh my gosh, straight 3 takes it to 49 attack damage. What? Gosh, mystical agriculture is like way too powerful in this pack. 6, 7, 92 levels to put on the sword. Sword of Supreme Pizzas. Because it's a Supremium sword. Sword of Supreme Pizzas. Oh my god. It spreads. Kill a mob near a Skulk Catalyst.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is called Catalyst. You know what must happen.
Yes, I know. Should I just stand in the middle of them and...
Yep.
and
Crime in town. Kill 10 villagers. That's right, guys. We got the crazy powerful sword. In fact, if we look at our quest book here, you can see that this sword is pretty close to the end where the super high damage swords are. And maybe we could actually get our hands on some of the even more powerful swords this video. But what's crazy about this sword is, as you guys saw in the clip, it has AoE 3, which does like a 7x7 AoE. So let's find some fishies here. Give them a good smack and everything around it dies. It's pretty crazy. Hey, fishies. Die. And they're all dead. Anyways, I'm sure as you guys have noticed, we're rocking some new armor right now. And the way you get it is pretty simple. First, you have to make the Shadow Pulse goo, which you get by going to the ancient city. So you need Skulk Shriekers, you need Echo Shards. And then once you craft it, you just put a block of netherite next to it. Yes, very expensive. And put on some of that Skulk, and it will quickly convert it. And just like the other goos, you'll end up getting a crystal, and then you can upgrade your gear just like before. And what's awesome about this gear is you can put the flight upgrade on it, which I already have, and check it out. We can fly now, and we're also pretty fast. Yeah, this tier of armor is even more powerful and more fast than the other one. Look at us go, woo! So as you can see, we've already upgraded our Paxel, our sword, and our bow to the most powerful tier of Just Dire Things gear. But as you can see, the sword only does 9 attack damage. And compare that to the mystical agriculture sword that does 49. Yeah. In this mod pack, Just Dire Things doesn't have the most crazy powerful gear compared to the endgame stuff. But what it lacks for in damage, it makes up for in utility because of all the different upgrades you can put on this stuff. So back to things that have been going on in the base. I'm sure as you guys have seen, our crops area has an amazing building around it that Styrkat had been working on. I mean, I think this looks pretty cool. Let's walk inside of the glass doors here. So as you can see, this section over here is all of our inferium crops growing on supremium farmland. And then all that essence gets picked up, it gets sucked into this formulaic assembler, which as you can see, it is auto-crafting inferium essence into the dark green essence. And then we're going from dark green up to orange, and then orange up to blue, and then finally blue essence into the red Supremium essence, which I haven't been on in a few days, so it's had time to build up 2,400 of this delicious red Supremium essence. And as some of you guys know, the Supremium essence can then go into the purple Insanium essence, which can then turn into Creative essence, which is needed for the star. Which I'm pretty sure we already have enough now, so I guess we've done one thing for the star, so that's pretty good. And as you can see in this farmland over here, we're growing all of our different resource crops, and they're being placed inside of this netherite backpack with a bunch of stack tier upgrades in here. Each slot can hold 262,000, and just look at all the different essences we have. Oh baby. We even have a nether star crop, which is, yeah, right here. So we got 17,000 nether star essence. You'll love to see it. And as you can see, we have a ME storage bus attached to this backpack, meaning everything in our ME system, we're able to see the crop stuff. So if we run into our base here, yep, this is some one-sided glass, meaning you can run into it and mobs cannot. If we pop into our system here, you can see we have all kinds of essences. I mean, look, 29,000 netherite essence. You could just turn that into netherite on the go. Boom, stack of netherite. You love to see it. What, you guys want to see a stack of nether stars? All you gotta do is make 3 stacks of this nether star shards, put them together, and boom, you got a stack of nether shards. You'll love to see it. Now, something else I've been working on is expanding the AE system. Look, there's a Styrkat behind us. She's doing magic things. Don't disturb her. Oh no, I think she heard me. Get back to work. I'm just kidding. What was I saying? Oh yeah, expanding the AE system. As you can see, the ME controller is no longer down here, just a bunch of disk drives. That's because it's all been moved up into a secret cable highway. This is how we're able to transfer the power from the reactor. You can see this cable is the power cable, and it goes all the way to the reactor, which if we pop up here, you can see, oh, there's the reactor and stuffs and things. In fact, while we're over here, let me show you a quick change that I made. As you can see, our big reactor is no longer burning uranium. We're burning pure plutonium, baby. That's right, I rearranged some of the input and output buses. Now we're just taking plutonium ingots and shoving them directly into this reactor. And look at how much magnetite we've gotten already. This is a bit crazy. Also, plutonium makes even more power than uranium. We're making 222,000? Yo guys, this mod pack we just updated it to the latest version, which is 2.30. It was previously 2.18. There's been like 12 updates since we launched the server, which is insane. And it looks like they gave Extreme Reactors a buff. It used to be 50k, now it's 220k FE per tick. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Oh yeah, and in between episodes, I managed to build the battery we were talking about. Remember how I said we just needed these purple ingots? Yeah, we have tons of them now. So I made a battery here. It's the smallest size, but look at the amount of power it can hold. 282 tera FE. And so far, we've only generated 136 giga FE. We haven't even made a full tera FE yet, so it hasn't even charged the battery 1%. The capacity of these batteries from Extreme Reactors is out of this world. But anyways, the power gets sucked out of these guys, and we have our little machine room that I made down here. It has random machines like a charging station that we could use to charge our wireless terminal. Oh, did I mention I made this wireless terminal? It's just made with like some ME components and stuff. And if you take it and then put it inside of your bobble slot, you can access your system remotely. Whoa. How incredible. We also got some machines from Mechanism over here. Looks like I was making some Lumium at some point. We got some of the machines from the extended AE mod, which we'll go into a little bit further here soon. They're really cool. And of course, we moved the lazy zappy boy down here. Over here, we were using a growth accelerator to grow these suspicious looking green crystals. I mean, look at these guys. They're called Entro clusters. You don't really have to worry about it now because the only reason we made it is so that way we can make the Entro essence. And with the Entro essence, you can make all these crystals that you want. Awesome. And these crystals are used for crafting inside of Extended AE. Now, what can we do with Extended AE? Well, I'm about to show you because I've been working on some Extended AE stuffs and things over here. Okay, don't get overwhelmed. First thing to know is that our ME controller is right here. I've expanded it a little bit, so now there's 2 of them. We got a dense energy cell holding extra power. On top, we have our wireless access point. That way we can all access our system. And I even put in a dimension card, which means that this thing has infinite range. You can access your system anywhere, including other dimensions. In order to craft this, we just need some nether stars, but you guys know we already have the nether star farm. We also need some lumium and some enderium, which is another alloy. But as you guys know, we have the alloy smelter, so making this stuff is not that big of a deal. Alright, so I've been working on basic auto crafting and auto processing over here. We'll start with the auto crafting. Check out this multi-block added from the extended AE mod. It's this giant rectangular prism that if you right click it, it can hold a whole bunch of crafting patterns. Look at all these different crafting patterns in here. Meaning that all the different things inside of this box we can auto craft on demand. So like, oh, there's a chest in here. If we go into our system, say, hey, I would like 100 chests, please. It's smart enough to use our wood essence, craft it into logs, and craft it into chests. So if we hit start, we right click this, you can see running jobs, and it's already done. So let me show you what's inside of here. I hope I can break this open and it won't like destroy all of our patterns. Let's double check here. Yes, the patterns do remain. So let me crack this bad boy open to show you what's inside. So inside of this thing, you can see 3 different flavors of core. First, you got the red cores. These are the speed cores. You can put up to 5, and then if you have 5, it'll be the max speed of crafting in which this thing can do. Next, you got the purple cores, which are crafting cores. This allows you to parallel multiple crafts at once. And I think each one can do 8 crafts at once. So that means we're able to do 32 crafts at the same time. Pretty good. Then the rest of them are pattern cores. These are the ones that will actually hold all of the patterns. The more you have, I think each one lets you do like 32 different patterns. And then all you gotta do is slap this guy up in a case, and you got yourselves a multi-block crafting thing. And as you guys probably know, the way that you do this in normal AE, you would have to take a pattern provider and put a formulaic assembler next to it. This allows it to auto craft. And all you have to do is take one of these patterns here and then put it into the pattern provider, and then it will do the auto crafting. So this multi-block over here basically combines both of these into one giant block of doom. Also, when you do it this way, it ends up taking a lot of your precious ME channels, but this whole thing only takes up 1 channel. It's completely nutso. Now, next thing we got over here is our 2 crafting storages, which are like the CPU, the brains of the auto crafting. We even have this mega crafting co-processing unit from the Mega Cells mod. It basically acts as 4 co-processing units in one, which is pretty nuts, meaning it could like parallel 4 different auto processing chains at the same time. Now, speaking of auto processing chains, let's check out what the stuffs and things are over here. We got some extended AE machines, including the Crystal Assembler. Now, what does the Crystal Assembler do? You can make all the different processors in AE in this machine. Then you got the circuit slicer, which if you look at the back here, it's able to slice the different circuit parts that you need. And you may be like, what the heck does this even mean, C-dubs? Well, let's look at logic processor and request like 100 of them, and you guys will see what happens. So if we hit the start button here, you can see the circuit slicer is slicing blocks of silicon into printed silicon and gold into printed gold. And then in the assembler, it's putting all the parts in, and it's making circuits at ridiculously fast speeds, and it's already done. Yeah, these things are way better than the inscribers in the Applied Energistics mod. You love to see it. We also have a crushing factory from Mechanism here with a mega pattern provider above it. And if we want, I don't know, maybe a couple 100 gold dust, we can request it, and it will get shoved into this crushing factory, which crushes 5 in parallel. Nice. And it's done. Also, I gotta say, I love that it pops up in the top right whenever your auto crafting is complete. That's a new feature I'm not used to, and that's pretty epic. And finally, if you guys want to see true speed, check out this thing. It is the AllTheModium Furnace Factory, because I put in a factory upgrade in here and a speed upgrade, which makes it twice as fast. And check out the illegal speeds of this furnace. So I already put in a recipe for glass into this thing. So if we look up glass here, tell the system we want 1000 glass. Are you ready? So it's going to auto craft fire and dirt essence into sand using our auto crafter behind us, and then it's going to smelt it in this furnace. So if we hit start, open this guy, look at the speed. of this furnace. It's already done. 1,000 glass done in like 2 seconds. This furnace is absolutely bananas. Like, I don't know, what else can we throw in here? Let's grab a couple stacks of stone. Look at this. Throw it in, and it's done. And you may be like, how do you get this AllTheModium furnace? This may shock you, but you need the netherite furnace that we've already made and a bunch of AllTheModium. Now, the way that you get AllTheModium in the first place is by going to the ancient city. Ow, why did that hurt? Now, as you guys can tell, our team has already been in here, and it's like super dark and spooky. Luckily, we can turn on the night vision on our helmet here. Ah, now we can see. But inside of these ancient cities, there's like a very rare ore that spawns called AllTheModium. Now, we've already been in here and pretty much mined this thing clean, so I wouldn't expect to find any more AllTheModium around here. But who knows? Maybe I could find a quick piece? Nah, I give up. Let's go home. But once you have AllTheModium, there's actually an AllTheModium bee you get from breeding an ancient bee with a withered bee, and you get the withered bee from feeding a wither rose to a skeletal bee, which, what if I told you guys we were able to do in between episodes? Look inside of here. Yes, AllTheModium combs are being produced. And in fact, we also have this amazing upgrade called the block upgrade, which is crafted using some stuffs and things. And instead of just giving a comb, the bees give the entire comb block. So that means we're able to get extra AllTheModium from these boys. You just have to give it an AllTheModium block for it to chew from, and then we're cooking with gas. So if we go into our processing basement, which is now decorated with honey terracotta, why is that a thing? I don't know. Take a look into this compacting drawer. I haven't been on it a few days, so the bees have had time to get 1,900 AllTheModium ingots. I mean, just look at these shiny little boys. They're amazing. And one of the other bees we got, check out this, we got plutonium bees. That's how we were able to switch our reactor to eating plutonium instead of uranium, because it's like, what's the point of making uranium to make plutonium if you could just make the plutonium bee and completely skip those steps and then get 14,000 plutonium ingots. Look at all this plutonium. This is all reactor fuel. All you gotta do is have the bee make the plutonium, and then you run over here, slap the plutonium into the drawer, and now the reactor has fuel for days. You'll love to see it. Is there any other important bees? We got diamond bees over here because we've been using a whole lot of diamonds. We got a prosperity bee. We got draconic bee, which is spooky. And it looks like Styrkat set up a ghostly bee in order to get ghostly combs, which I'm pretty sure give you gas tears. Yep. Pretty neat. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of this episode, I want to get the Vibranium and unobtanium bee. If we go back to our quest book here, you can see that we've already actually got some Vibranium and Obtanium. In order to get Vibranium, you have to go to the Nether, and it's a super rare ore, but not too hard to find. In order to get to unobtanium, you have to go to the end. And then I guess you just fly around the end highlands biome and find that. Styrkat managed to get both of those off camera, and I believe she said she wants to go for the smithing template, which allows you to upgrade your armor to the unobtanium. Now, if we look at the armor tab here in the quest book, you can see what the best armor in the game is. Of course, the end game armor being quantum armor, but you can see AllTheModium armor is up here with 24 protection, then Vibranium with 32, and then 40 plus protection is that unobtanium armor. So if we're able to get to this, it'd be way more armor than the stuff we have now, even though the stuff we have now has like step assist and a bunch of other stuff that I probably don't want to get rid of. But it would be nice to have like a set of armor and a sword for like the high tier damage and protection in case we need to like fight a boss or something, you know? So I say, let's go talk to Styrkat and try to get this upgrade template. Oh, so it looks like the way you get it is by beating trial spawners, which are found in a dungeon and the other. Now that sounds spooky. And if we come down to the basement here, you can see Styrkat has actually made Vibranium armor. Look at this. Let's compare the armor stats with our current Void Shimmer armor. So as you can see right now, our armor right above our hearts is fully filled. So if we take this off and then put on the Vibranium, you can see, yeah, it's a bunch of extra protection, but oh, we don't have our speed anymore, dude. Why does sprinting feel like incredibly slow now? I'm pretty sure with the other armor, we walk faster than, yeah, this is walking speed, by the way. This is sprinting. So with the Vibranium and eventually unobtanium armor, it's going to make us super tanky. Hey Styrkat, did you want to go to the other to get the thingy?
Yes.
so we can upgrade this even more.
Yeah, we can upgrade our armor to the next set. Well, in order to do that, apparently we have to find a dungeon in the other. Oh, if you use it in the overworld, you go to the mind dimension, nether to other, and beyond. What the heck's the beyond?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Alright, let's go set this up in the nether. We are in the nether. We can set this thingy down now. Oh wait, there's already a thingy in here.
Oh, there it is. I remember I made one earlier.
Alright, you can have that back. Alright. Let me get a sip of my water, and then we're gonna go to the other for the first time. Hopefully this armor's good enough. Alright, let's go. Shift right click. Oh, this is spooky. Well, luckily we can fly still. Ancient vines with AllTheModium. We can even access our system still, because we have the dimension card.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Oh, there's these dudes. I forget. Do these guys, like, chase you automatically? Or do you have to give them gold so they don't go... Oh, yep, they do. Go after you automatically. I'm like, are these guys like auto aggro? Good thing we have our
this is,
arrow of homing.
This is piglins.
So piglins just spawn in here all willy-nilly. Jeez. I don't like that. Alright, so we need to find a dungeon. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's wither skeletons here too! Oh my gosh, you gotta love this homing arrow. I also put out an upgrade called Yondu arrow, which makes it so it can hit multiple things at once. Does it work? Wait, what the? The arrow just turned around and went after that wither skeleton instead. Boom, 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 boom. Explorer's compass. Oh wait,
Explorer.
Can we make that now? I think so. You just need a compass. Then you upgrade that to a recovery compass with echo shards. Can we make echo shards yet? No. Okay, that just used a lot of them.
But we have some.
That's fine. And then we can upgrade it using Enderium gears, and I have a bunch of extra from when I was crafting the infinite, the dimension card. Okay, I got it. Oh, dungeon dimension the other. It's 1,800 blocks away.
Above.
Surface speed's up, so I guess I'll dig up. Up we go.
Just try.
If I just like run
Or
in,
maybe not.
if I run into something and die, I'm not gonna be happy. I don't know. Oh! Oh!
Are we...
I feel like I've dug up
Oh.
into hell. Whoa.
Demonic log? Oh.
This is pretty cool. Wait, these are demonic logs?
Yes.
Bro, we should build with demonic logs. Ah! We found a random tower. What the chicken is this? There's a spotter in there. What are those mobs? They're called husks. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna have to whip out my super sword. Come here. You wanted to have a taste of the super sword? Oh, he's dead. Die.
Oh.
I just want to loot your chests. Bamboo! What did I get achievement for? First loot our chest? That's not true. I guess we did it. We updated the server, so maybe some of the quests got added. We still got like 1,000 blocks to go.
There it is. Is
We
this
made it? I think so. Oh! We have arrived at the dungeon! Thank you, Explorer's Compass. That would have taken forever to find randomly.
Okay. We need a library.
Yeah, we gotta go in, I guess. Oh, spotters. Oh my gosh. So many mobs! There's a butt ton of mobs. Why are my arrows homing? They're deflecting my arrows. What?
What?
It's deflecting my arrows. They're
That's
not
illegal.
homing, they're getting deflected. Alright, well, I guess we gotta deal with these boys the old-fashioned way. The Sword of Doom. Haha! Take that. Alright, Styrkat, I'll distract the mobs, you break the spotters. Oh, you're,
God,
you're
this
down there?
looks,
I'm coming.
I hear a evoker.
Oh, I hear him too.
Oh,
Sounds like
that means
danger.
wax.
Can I get this?
Oh, there's a spawner right underneath.
Yep, I got it. Hello? Oh yeah, that's an illusioner, alright.
Yeah. Illusioner?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I got it! I got it before I could do the thing.
Wow!
Alright, quickly. Oh my gosh. I'm distracted by the spotters. Where are they fall? Oh my gosh. Wait, is this the library room? I think we found the trial chamber. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I need
Evokers. Stop moving. There's an
Stupid
evoker
Vexus.
spotter in the center with a cooldown. Oh, I think we're doing the trials right now.
We are?
I think so. Oh my god. This is insane.
Oh, my friends.
Quit
Yeah,
moving.
it's so
Ooh.
many mobs down there.
Oh, we got it. We got it. That
You
thing
got
happened.
it to get out of there.
I got it. The thingy.
Yes!
Oh, unobtaining template. I just fought some dudes and then it happened. Oh my gosh,
Okay, get out of there.
the Vexes look different. I forgot Minecraft update. The
they
Vexes
are,
look cute
yeah.
now. Oh my gosh, just like netherite chest plates here and stuff. Vibranium nuggets. Insane enchanted books. Alright, so it looks like we can duplicate this upgrade using Vibranium.
Yeah, and if you do the quest, we get one too.
Oh, let's look at the quest here. Oh, we get a free upgrade kit. Which Vibranium do we have? 114? We should set up that Vibranium B, huh?
Yeah.
Before we start spending it all willy-nilly. B time, B time. What time is it? It's B time. Time to get a Vibranium bee. How do you get a Vibranium bee? You have to breed Draconic bee with Ancient bee. Well, we should be able to do that, right? And then they need to be bred with Draconic dust and a flower. Anyways, I'm making a Vibranium bee. I said, look at the bee! Aw. Who's a cute Vibranium bee? You're gonna make Vibranium in my basement. 1B, 2B, 3B, 4B. Instant. 1B, 2B. Oh, with all the speedier upgrades. I need more honey treats. Alright, we have 5 Vibranium bees. We got a hive for these bad boys. Vibranium block! Alright, let's put the bees in. So they should go straight in the hive because it's night. Yep. Vibranium bees are going in. Slap it in the hive. Boop, boop. Alright, let's sleep and see these Vibranium bees in action.
Oh, look how pretty!
They're so cute!
Hurry up in there, little bees.
And now, guys, it's time for the unobtainable bee. Let's see. You give 4 Vibranium to the AllTheModium bee, and you give 4 unobtainium to the Vibranium bee, and then you put in a thing. Unobtainium bee! Grow! It's just like instant. Let's look at this thing. It's purple! Yoink. High productivity. Oh my gosh, look at all the Vibranium combs we already have. Yeah, with those productivity upgrades, you get so much. Alright, let me turn on the logistics so it starts sucking. Oh, we're getting Vibranium nuggets. Look at it. Alright, I need a compact drawer. Nuggets go in. Renewable Vibranium. Now we must do the same with the unobtainium. Look at the unobtainium bee. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the clips of us getting the Vibranium and unobtainium bees. Sorry if it was a little bit confusing trying to stitch together all the clips of us kind of talking into something that makes sense. It takes some skill, but look at these little guys. They got the cute Vibranium bees, unobtainium bees, and their majestic purple. Oh my gosh, look at all those combs we're getting. It's absolutely nuts. And we made a few more bees. Check this out. We got an Insanium bee and Awakened Supremium bee, which are like 2 things that are really hard to get inside of mystical agriculture. And the way you get Awakened Supremium bees is actually pretty difficult. You can't just simply breed 2 things together. You have to get the crafting egg. And the crafting egg comes from the Supremium bee egg, which comes from the Imperium. And you have to go all the way down the chain using the mystical ag infusion. And you have to start with the Prosperity bee. Now, how do you get the Prosperity bee egg? You have to do gene stuffs and things. And if you were observant at the beginning of the episode, you would see that there's a chest behind our Prosperity bees where we have pokey gene samplers in which we're poking these bees to get their samples. And then we're looking for a very specific gene, which is Prosperity. These guys right here. You see, you could roll anything in between 1 and 4%, and we store them inside of our gene indexer over here. You can see we got all kinds of genes. And then what you can do is combine these together to raise their percentages. Let's see how high of a percentage we could get from these boys. And it looks like we managed to get 30%. That means if we put it on a honey tree and then add an egg inside of our baby incubator machine, it'll give us a 30% chance to get a spawn egg. So I'll put this back in here and wait until we get more genes. This process takes flipping forever. So if you're playing this world, you're going to want to set this up pretty early. So that way you can start poking yourself some genes. So as we get more of those genes, we'll be able to get more of these awakened and insanium bees. But for now, at least we got one of each. And if you're curious how to get the insanium bee, you need 4 blocks of insanium and 4 insanium essence on the supremium bee egg, which is nuts. And we also set up a skulk bee over here, so that way we could get more of those echo shards. So let's go ahead and look at our storage system down here. And as you can see, we already have 161 awakened supremium. This is the stuff that we needed to make our sword of OPness. And we also have 314 insanium essence just from the bee. This is nuts. And if you're curious like how much essence this turns into 4 of this turns into 16 of this, which turns into a stack of orange, which turns into 4 stacks of dark green, and then that could be turned into 16 stacks of inferium essence, all from 1 insanium essence. I mean, that is pretty insane. And of course, we're also collecting the echo shards now. We got 2 centrifuges running at max speed with all speedier upgrades in order to keep up with all the different combs we're getting. We're gonna have to like figure out a way to decorate this room though. It's looking a bit spaghetti. I might have to like rearrange some of this stuff. And check it out, with the unobtanium, we managed to craft ourselves a set of unobtanium armor. Let's put it on and compare the armor stats. Also, as you can see, we have extra hearts now. I kind of forgot, but the bobbly heart canisters mod is in this pack. You simply have to make a heart amulet and then craft these heart canisters, which requires some withered bones, some relic apples. Nothing that's like too terribly hard to get, although the yellow one requires enchanted golden apples, and then these 2 are even more expensive. But for now, this is good enough. We get almost 2 extra rows of hearts. So let's take off this armor and then put on the unobtanium stuff and see how much armor we get. Look at that, 2 rows of armor, and oh, we're just so slow, but I mean, we're tanky, that's for sure. Now what's interesting is we can upgrade this armor even further. We could either use mechanism to get the mecha suit, or we could use Advanced AE to get the Quantum Helmet. Yeah, Advanced AE has its own armor, and it looks like you can add a whole bunch of upgrades as well. So let me know in the comments if y'all want us to go down the mechanism route or the Advanced AE route to upgrade this armor further. I've made the mecha suit before, so I hope you guys pick this one. Plus, I want to try out all those upgrades in there. And with that, we're out of time for today's episode. Make sure you guys stick around for the next one. We're going to get into even crazier things in our quest to get the AllTheMod star. CWG, out.